15. The Reward. But Tom and Becky were not lost forever. On Wednesday afternoon, they were home again. Tom has telling their history. On Polly and Becky's parents and lot of friends were listening. And we saw the daily coming through a hole. He said, "We got out through the hole. We were near the river. Some men came along the river in a boat and we shouted to them. Everybody was very happy. Becky and Tom were not hurt, but they were very tired and very hungry. They both slept for 2 days. It was 2 weeks after Tom and Becky escaped from the caves. Tom has talking to Hood Thatcher. Nobody will get lost in those caves again, said the Hood. Why not? Said Tom. 2 weeks ago, we put a big piece of metal across the door. Oh, said Tom. His face was white. Tom, said Hood Thatcher. Tom, are you all right? Oh, Hood, Indian Joy is in the case. Hood Thatcher went to the case with the sheriff. They took away the piece of metal from the door. They opened the door. Indian Joy was lying on the ground. He was dead. The 2 men found an old wooden box near Indian Joy's body, and in the box were gold coins, hundreds of gold coins. The Hood and the sheriff took the box back to the St. Petersburg. Tom and Huck told the history of the haunted house. Indian Joy had taken the gold coins from the haunted house to the caves. Give the money to Tom and Huck, said the sheriff. Give them reward. So Tom and Huck were rich, and everybody has pleased with them. Hood Thatcher has pleased with Tom. Tom has saved the life of his daughter. Mr. Douglas has pleased with Huck. Huck had saved her from Indian Joy. Tom has friends with Becky and he often visited the Thatchers. Huck lived with Mr. Douglas. He slept in a bed and he wore clean clothes, but Huck did not like clean clothes and beds. He did not want to stay in St. Petersburg forever. One day he got into a small boat and he went south. He traveled down the Mississippi River, but that is another history.